Dolly Parton, one of the most revered and iconic figures in the history of American music, a legendary singer-songwriter, actress, businesswoman, and philanthropist, passed away at the age of 80. Her death was officially announced by her nephew, Brian Seaver, via Instagram, sending waves of deep grief through the global artistic community and millions of fans worldwide. Over a career spanning 6 remarkable decades, Parton redefined the landscape of country music, leaving behind an indelible cultural legacy defined by unmatched storytelling, soaring vocals, and profound generosity. Born on January 19, 1946, in a one-room cabin on the banks of the Little Pigeon River in Pittman Center, Tennessee, Parton was the 4th of 12 children born to Avie Lee and Robert Lee Parton. Growing up in extreme Appalachian poverty, she was raised in a deeply musical environment. Her mother shared traditional European ballads and regional folklore, while her grandfather served as a Pentecostal preacher, where Parton made her earliest public singing appearances. Displaying prodigious talent from a very young age, she performed on local Knoxville radio and television as a child, cut her first independent single at age 13, and made her momentous debut at the legendary Grand Ole Opry, encouraged by Johnny Cash. Upon graduating from high school in 1964, she moved immediately to Nashville, initially establishing herself as a formidable songwriter before launching a monumental recording career. Parton's creative output was staggering, encompassing over 50 studio albums and a composition catalog of more than 3,000 songs. She famously wrote 2 of the 20th century's absolute greatest musical masterpieces, Jolene and I Will Always Love You, in a single day. Throughout her career, she achieved a record 25 U.S. country #1 singles, tied with Reba McEntire for the most by a female artist, and secured 44 career top 10 country albums. Her timeless compositions transcended genres, most notably when Whitney Houston's soaring 1992 rendition of I Will Always Love You became an international pop phenomenon and the best-selling single of all time by a female artist. Beyond her solo work, she achieved massive crossover pop success with anthems like 9 to 5, earning an Oscar nomination for the accompanying film, and her iconic 1983 duet with Kenny Rogers, Islands in the Stream. Her artistic versatility also shone through critically acclaimed collaborative projects, notably the platinum-selling trio albums recorded alongside Emmylou Harris and Linda Ronstadt. In addition to her legendary status in music, Parton was a celebrated actress, starring in major Hollywood films such as 9 to 5, The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas, Rhinestone, and Steel Magnolias. As an astute businesswoman and philanthropist, she transformed her success into wide-ranging community investments, most notably founding the Dollywood theme park in Tennessee and establishing the Dollywood Foundation. Her groundbreaking Imagination Library literacy scheme has donated well over 150 million free books to children globally, ensuring that her remarkable spirit of compassion will live on for generations.